Welcome to Gentle Yoga. Let's start by taking 3 cleansing breaths, inhaling through the nose and then exhaling forcefully through the mouth, just in preparation. So we're going to inhale and exhale. And again, inhale and exhale. And one more, inhale and exhale. Now we're going to inhale, taking the arms out and around, bringing in the positive energy to our heads and our hearts, and blowing out the stress and the tension and the negativity. And again, inhale and exhale. One more. Inhale the positive and exhale the negativity. Good. Now we're going to inhale, and as you exhale, drop your chin to your chest, focusing on any tightness in the back of the neck. And then you're just going to roll the chin up the chest to the shoulder, looking out over the shoulder. On the exhale, roll the chin back down to the center. Inhale up the other side. Exhale down to the center. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. And exhale down. One more each way. Inhale up. Exhale down other side. Inhale up. And exhale down. Now we're going to warm up the shoulders just a little bit. We're going to bring our chin up to neutral. We're going to inhale, and as you exhale, squeeze your shoulders up. Inhale, push down. Exhale, up. Inhale, down. One more. Inhale, up, or exhale, up. And inhale, down. Now we're going to inhale as we roll up in the back. Exhale, down in the front. 2 more. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. 1 more. Inhale, up. And exhale down. Let's go the other way. Inhale up in the front. Exhale down in the back. Inhale up in the front. Exhale down in the back. 1 more like that. Inhale up in the front. Exhale down in the back. Now we're going to inhale, bring our arms up to shoulder height. Exhale to the front and down. 2 more like that. Inhale up. Exhale front and down. 1 more. Inhale up. Exhale front and down. Now we're going to inhale up, and as we exhale, we're going to wrap, pulling our shoulder blades apart, giving yourself a hug. In these days of Corona, this may be the only hug we get. And on an inhale, open. Exhale, other arm on top. Inhale, open. As you exhale, take the hands behind the back, squeeze the shoulder blades together, take the feet comfortably apart. Inhale, and as you exhale, drop forward, bringing the arms up overhead as much as they'll go, and breathe. Good. And on an inhale, come up. Good. We're going to leave our hands like this. We're going to start with our third eye pyramid. Leave your feet. You might want to take them a little bit farther apart. We're going to lean back in third eye prayer. As we exhale, we're going to come back into lunge, chest down to thighs, arms come back. Inhale, come up and lean back. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. And exhale down. Now we're going to, from here, sweep the arms up and all the way around. And do it again. Down. And around. And again. Down. And around. Good. We're going to take our arms wide apart, our legs wide apart. Arms up overhead. We're going to do woodchopper. We're going to exhale down. And inhale up. And exhale down. And inhale up. One more of those. Exhale down. And inhale up. Now we're going to do our big trunk circles. Exhale down on one side. Inhale up the other. Two more just like that. Go in the same direction. Last one this direction. Then we're going the other way. Exhale down. And inhale up. And again down. And up. And one more. Down. And up. Good. Now we're going to turn our feet, face in one direction, one right behind the other. Legs are straight. Inhale, and as you exhale, lean down over that leg, taking the chest toward the thigh, stretching out the hamstring on this side. And we're going to take that back foot, we're going to bend the back knee and straighten, bend and straighten, bend and straighten. Now you're going to do the same thing with the front leg. Bend and straighten, bend and straighten, and one more. Bend and straighten. Now we're going to walk our hands and our feet come to the front, and then our hands and our feet go to the other side. Chest down by the thigh, stretching out the back of that leg. We're going to take the back leg, we're going to bend and straighten, bend and straighten. One more. Bend and straighten. Now you're going to do the same thing with the front leg. Bend and straighten, bend and straighten. One more. Bend and straighten. Good. Turn everything back around to the front. And now we're going to roll up one vertebra at a time. And when you get to the top, roll the shoulders up in the front and down in the back. Let's bring the feet close together. We're going to inhale, bring our arms up overhead. You can sit back in your chair, making sure you can wiggle your toes, then you know your knees aren't out over your toes. And we're going to inhale up and exhale down and inhale up. One more. Exhale down and inhale up. This time we're going to exhale, bringing the hands down to heart center. Inhale, and as you exhale, take the elbow to the opposite thigh and look up. Good. And on an inhale, come up. And we're going to exhale down to the other side. Sit back in your chair and look up at the top elbow and breathe. Good. And on an inhale, come up. Take the arms out and around and up to heart center. We're going to inhale and come up. Once again, we're going to swan dive forward into forward fold. Take one elbow in each hand. Kind of first rock back and forth with the elbows. Then hold the elbows still. And we're going to warm up the neck a little bit more. We're going to nod yes 3 times. 1, 2, 3. And no 3 times. 1, 2, 3. We're going to do 2 more sets like that. Yes. 1, 2, 3. And no. 1, 2, 3. One more set. Yes. 1, 2, 3. And no. 1, 2, 3. Now if it's comfortable and you're warm enough, you can take your hands behind your legs and gently pull your chest towards your thighs and your nose towards your knees and breathe. Good. And on an inhale, we're going to roll up one vertebra at a time, letting the chin be the last thing to come up. When you get to the top, roll the shoulders up in the front and down in the back. Good. Let's get our legs just a little bit wider apart. We're going to do some standing cow. So we're going to start with our chest up. We're going to sit back in our chair, take that chest down. When you get down to the bottom, you're going to tuck your chin and round your back up. Good. We're going to do 2 more like that. Lead chin up, chest toward the thighs. When you get to the bottom, tuck the chin and round up. One more just like that. Chest down. When you get to the bottom, tuck the chin and round up. And now we get to challenge our brain, doing it the opposite. We're gonna round and tuck everything down. Sit back in your chair. When you get down to the bottom, chest to thighs, chin comes up, head comes up like a snake coming out of a basket. And let's do it again, round down. Lead with the chin as you come up. One more like that, round down. Lead with the chin as you come up. Good. We're going to do some chest openers. So go ahead and pick up your strap, or if you're at home, a man's tie or a belt, anything that doesn't stretch will work. For these first stretches, you want to be able to keep your arms straight. So that means, however, and take them all the way down behind your back. So if you need to move your hands out farther to keep from bending your elbows, feel free to do that. You want them close enough together to feel a stretch right here, but you want them far enough apart to be able to do it without bending the elbows. So it may depend on how your different levels of limber on different days. That was almost a tongue twister. We're going to exhale down. Good. And inhale up. And the second one will be easier than the first one. And exhale down. You can take your arms wider apart if you need to. And inhale up. One more like that. Exhale down. And inhale up. We're going to take one arm up, one arm back. Come back to the center, do the other side. Come back to the center, 2 more sets. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up, one more each way. Exhale down. Inhale up, last one. Exhale down. And inhale up. Now we're going to take the strap. We're going to fold it in half. We're going to have our arms like goalposts, and we're going to pull on the strap, pulling out on either side like you're trying to tear it apart. So you're pulling out equally on both sides, and the arms are like goalposts, and you want them back as far as they'll go behind your head. And we're going to exhale and bring it down, and inhale, bring it up, and exhale down, and inhale up. One more, exhale down, and inhale up. Good, we're done with the strap. You can take it and keep it handy in case you want to use it with some of our other stretches. So now we're going to get long ways of the mat. You can face me. We're going to inhale and bring our arms up overhead. As you exhale, swan dive forward into forward fold. And then you're just going to put your hands down and come down to hands and knees. We're going to pause right here, and we're going to do the cat-cow in this position. So we're going to tuck the chin around the back and tuck the pelvis under, and then we're going to switch head up, tail up. 2 more like that. Round and arch, and 1 more. Round and arch. Good, we're going to come back to neutral back. We're going to get our balance. We're going to do a little balance. We're going to bring one arm up like I'm bringing my right arm, and I'm going to bring my opposite leg, which is my left leg. You can hold it right here, or you can bend that knee and reach back for the foot and get a little quad stretch and breathe. Good, we're going to release, take it back out, and bring it back down. Let's do the other side. So for me, that's the left arm and the right leg. Bring them up and balance here. Then if it's comfortable, reach back, grab that foot, get in a little quad stretch, and breathe. Good, go ahead and put that foot down. And then we're going to take our knees apart, and we're going to exhale down into child's pose, forehead to mat, arms out in front. From here, we're gonna go forward and just go into half cobra, so just for your elbows. So we're gonna inhale, come up to hands and knees, and lower down. Good, push the hands into the mat, come up to hands and knees, and lower back. Good, 2 more just like that. Up to hands and knees, and lower down. Go ahead and come to elbows. Or if you want to go to full cobra, you can, but this is gentle yoga, so I'm not going to say go to full cobra. Go ahead and come down. Come back up to hands and knees, back down into child's pose. Come forward and lower all the way down. You can just stay here, or if you want, bring your elbows and come up to half cobra. And breathe. Lower back down, hands right by the shoulders. Inhale, come up to hands and knees. Exhale, back into child's pose. Now we're going to do those big circles. We're going to inhale up one side. Exhale the other way. Do that 2 more times. Inhale up. And exhale back. 1 more. Inhale up. And exhale back. We're going the other way. Inhale up. And exhale back. 2 more. Inhale up. And exhale back. 1 more. Inhale up. And exhale back. And pause here and rest for a moment. Now I'm going to come up just a little bit. I'm going to bring that one elbow so I have a pass through. And then I'm going to swing the other arm through and get a shoulder stretch. And breathe. Good, I'm going to bring that arm out. I'm going to switch, take the other arm, palm up, and thread it through. And breathe. Good, we're going to come back up to hands and knees. And we're going to bring one foot through, get an angle on that back leg. Walk that front leg out so when you go back, you can get a good stretch. So we're going to start with an angle on that back leg, that hip flexor. You want to be getting that hip flexor stretch. Chest is down. Inhale, and as you exhale, straighten the front leg. You can even bring the toes up. That'll get that hamstring stretch even deeper. And we're going to come forward and go back. And 1 more. Forward and back. Now I'm going to come forward. I'm going to bring my hands behind my back. My front leg is straight. I'm going to sweep the arms forward and up and back. If you can still have your hands down if you need to for balance. And come back. And again, forward and up and back. Out and down and back. 1 more. Forward, up and back. Out and down and back. Good. Go ahead and bring that foot in so it's at a 90-degree angle. We're going to drop that so that I'm going to take, since my left leg is front, whichever leg is front, bring that shoulder down. Pass that through under. Take the other arm from the front and try to reach in the back. And breathe. Good, and release. Go ahead and take that leg back. And we're going to bring the other leg through. Once again, get an angle on that back hip. Get leaning forward so that your quad should be at an angle here. Then we're going to straighten the front leg, nose to knee. And we're going to switch, come forward, and go back. You can bring the toes up if you want a deeper stretch. And forward. And back. And 1 more. Forward. and back. Good, we're gonna come up to a 90-degree angle. We're gonna take that front shoulder, drop it under the knee, take the hand under the leg, palm up, reach with the other arm and try to bind and breathe. Good. And release. Now we're going to bring both legs through. So you're seated. In staff, you can rock a little bit for that, to get that forward motion going. We're going to inhale and bring the arms up. As you exhale, swan dive forward, reaching for those feet. If you need to use your strap, you can certainly use your strap for this. And once you get a good hold, if you point your toes, that should give you a little stretch across the back. And breathe. Good. Go ahead and release, and on an inhale, come up. Now I've got my right foot in the front. I'm going to take my left hand. I'm going to reach across to that foot. If you can't reach the foot, grab the ankle or whatever you can reach. Or you can use the strap. If you want to use the strap around the foot, we're going to lift that leg. So either with your hand or your strap or holding your ankle, we're going to bring that leg up in the air. And then we're going to take the other arm and open up for a twist. And breathe. Good. Come back to the center. Now take that foot across the other leg, so that the front foot is going across the back leg. Now I'm going to bring this back arm to the front, push into it, and get that stretch just a little bit deeper, and breathe. Good. And release. So what we do on one side, we need to do on the other side. So either with your hand or your strap, holding your foot or your ankle, you're going to bring that leg up. And once you get comfortable with that, you're going to take the other arm and open up, reaching the opposite direction. And breathe. Good. Now I'm going to release. I'm going to take the leg I was just holding on to and cross it over the other leg. I'm going to take that shoulder in front and get a little bit deeper twist. And breathe. This is a twist we don't do in here very often, so I thought we'd just do it. Good. Go ahead and release. Now we're going to take our legs wide apart. So I'm going to take my right foot. I'm going to put my right shoulder in front of it. I'm going to look up at the ceiling and bring the left arm overhead, keeping my head under my arm, taking the arm over as far as I can, reaching for the foot, but only go for the foot if you can still keep your head under your arm. In other words, don't drop the arm. Keep the arm up. That keeps the stretch going in the position it needs to be. Good. And on an inhale, come up. And so we're going to do the other side. So we're taking the left arm in front of the left leg, pushing back, looking at the ceiling, taking that arm across the head, and breathe. Just a good side stretch here. Good. And on an inhale, come up. We're going to do that forward lean one. So first we're going to squeeze the shoulder blades together, hands behind the back. Inhale, and as you exhale, push your chest forward. It's like bringing your bottom rib to your navel. You're not dropping your nose to the floor. Good. And on an inhale, come up. Now we're going to take our arms forward. This time you can round and go forward as much as you can. If you want, you can take your arms out and hold on to your legs and breathe. Or you can be right here. Good. And on an inhale, come up. Now we're gonna go ahead and go into pigeon. So I'm gonna bend my one foot. I'm gonna take the other leg back. Get up on that leg. Get your position, get comfortable. Inhale, and as you exhale, lower out over that leg and breathe. Just going as low as is comfortable. You should feel a really good hip stretch here. Good, and on an inhale, come up. Bend that back foot. If you want to reach for that quad stretch, you can reach for that foot. You can use a strap if you need to or want to. And breathe. Good, and release. Go ahead and bring that foot in. Bring the other knee forward. Foot out to the side as much as you comfortably can. Inhale, and as you exhale, lean out over that leg and breathe. Pausing here, breathing into any tightness in the hip. Now if you want to do the quad stretch, come back up to your hands, bend that back knee, and you can reach back for it. And breathe. Now we're going to lower that leg. Now we're going to take both legs back. We're going to lie on our stomach with our arms out like goalposts. I'm going to turn this way so I'm sure you can see what I'm doing. Everybody else should just stay right on their mat. So your arms are like goalposts. I'm going to look at my right arm. I'm going to bring my right elbow up. And then I'm going to take my right foot, my right leg, and take it across, getting a chest opener with this on the side that the arm is down. And come back to the center. Now we're going to straighten that arm out. Right even with the shoulder, we're going to inhale, take that leg up and take it across. Good, and we're going to come back to the center. Get our arms back like goalposts. This time I'm going to look at the other hand, press that hand into the mat. And so for me it's the left side. I'm going to bring that leg up and over. Getting a stretch in the front of the chest on the other side and breathe. Now I'm going to come back around. I'm going to straighten that arm out straight from the shoulder. Inhale as you bring that leg up and exhale as you take it over and breathe. Good. I'm going to go ahead and come back to the front. I'm going to come up a little bit. I'm going to take one arm way under, bring the other arm on top, cross them as much as you can, and then try to get your body weight right out over those elbows, and you should feel a good stretch across your upper back through the shoulder blades, and breathe. Good. We're going to go ahead and come back up. Take the other arm underneath. Lowering over that. Lowering your body weight over those elbows again and breathe. Good. I'm going to uncross those arms. I'm going to come back up. I'm going to roll over to my back. So I'm going to tuck my chin and I'm going to roll down. I'm just going to roll front to back and breathe. Then I'm going to take my head down. I'm going to do one that we may have never done in here. We at least haven't done it for a long time. I usually forget and leave it out, so I'm going to do it now so I don't forget. I'm going to cross my right leg over my left leg. I'm going to take my left arm and bring my right arm over the top and do that arm twist. So I've got my arms twisted, just like sometimes we do an eagle. Now I'm going to inhale, and as I exhale, I'm going to bring everything up together so my left elbow should be toward my right thigh. And I'm going to inhale and open up. I'm going to do 2 more of those. Exhale, close. And inhale, open. 1 more. Exhale, close. And inhale, open. Now I'm going to uncross my legs. I'm going to cross the other leg over, so now the left leg is on top. I'm going to switch my arms, so now my right arm is underneath and my left arm is on top, so when they come together, my right elbow will be meeting my left thigh. So inhale, and as you exhale, curl up. And inhale, lower. 2 more like that. Exhale and curl up. And inhale, lower. 1 more. Exhale, curl up. And inhale, lower. Good. I'm going to uncross everything. I'm going to take my arms out like goalpost again. Legs are out straight. We're going to do some rotator exercises. So your arms are like goalposts. You have the backs of your hands on the floor. Now we're going to switch. We're going to bring the palms to the floor and go back the other way. Backs of the hands to the floor and palms to the floor and back of the hand to the floor. 1 more. Palm to the floor and back a hand to the floor. Now we're going to take those arms out straight overhead. We're going to make great big snow angels. We're going to take them all the way down to the hips and all the way back up. 2 more just like that. Exhale down and inhale up. 1 more. Exhale down and inhale up. Good. And now I'm going to bring my knees in as close to my seat as I can. I'm going to curl my shoulders under and I'm going to bridge up, trying to keep the weight on the shoulders, not on the neck or the head. And we're going to pause here and breathe. Good. Now we're going to lower back down. And we're going to bridge back up. This time we're going to take the right leg up straight and hold here and breathe. Now we're going to go ahead and lower that leg and come all the way down. Now you're going to cross that ankle over the other side, get that pelvic tilt. Knee stays out to the side and bridge up. Good. We're going to round the back and lower back down. Now we're going to take that leg all the way across, arms out to the side, and we're going to look toward our right hand. That right leg is going to come over toward the floor on the other side, forcing the other leg down for a twist, and breathe. Good. We're going to inhale and come back to the center. Uncross that leg. Get your arms, your shoulder blades curl back under, heels into the seat. We're going to bridge up. Now you can lower back down before you take that leg up, or you can keep it up and take that leg up and breathe. Now we're going to put that leg back down and round the back and lower down. We're going to take the ankle over the other leg, knee is out to the side, get a pelvic tilt and bridge up and breathe. Now we're going to round the back and lower back down. Take that that leg all the way across. Arms go out to the side. I'm going to look at my left arm and I'm going to take my left leg toward the floor on the opposite side and breathe. Good. On an inhale, I'm going to come back to the center and uncross. Now I'm going to bring my feet up. I'm going to grab my ankles. I'm going to take my forearms and press into my inner thighs for a little inner thigh stretch and breathe. Good. And release. I'm going to take both legs out straight. I'm going to inhale and bring one knee, in my case it's the right knee, in toward my chest. I'm going to take that foot and I'm going to point and flex, point and flex, point and flex, and circle one direction. 1, 2, 3, and circle the other direction. 1, 2, 3. Now I'm going to straighten that leg. I can grab the foot with my hand, I can grab the ankle, I can use the strap, whatever you want to do here. But I'm going to have my hand there. I'm going to have the other arm out to the side for balance. I'm going to open that leg out to the side and look back toward the other arm, trying to keep both shoulders on the mat. And breathe. On an inhale, I'm going to bring that leg up. I'm going to change hands. If I'm using the strap, just change which hand is on the strap. The other arm comes out to the side. Inhale, and as you exhale, take that leg across, trying to keep both shoulders on the mat. And breathe. Now you're going to release that leg and let it roll all the way down, rolling back onto your back. Inhale, and then on the next exhale, bring the other knee into the chest. We're going to point and flex that foot 3 times, or as many times as you would like. And then we're going to roll one direction 3 times. And roll the other direction 3 times. Now we're going to take that leg up straight, grab the foot, other arm is out to the side. Open that leg up. Don't forget you can still use your strap, and breathe. Now on an inhale, bring that leg up, change hands, other arm goes out to the side for balance, and take the foot across, and breathe. Good, release. I want that foot roll all the way back around. So you're on your back, heels are together, toes are laying out to the side. Arms are out to the side, palms up, undefended. Focusing on your breath, taking long, deep inhales and exhales through the nose, thinking I am calm and serene and relaxed. Inhale and exhale. Continue focusing on your breath, and I'll read you a meditation. Your life is now. Seize it and make it amazing. Find your voice. Discover your passion and pursue it. Be honest, generous, and kind. Surround yourself with love, laughter, and truth. Be brave and wild at heart. Let your heart be your guide. This is your time. Go out into the world in peace. Have courage. Hold on to what is good. Return no one evil for evil. Strengthen the faint-hearted. Support the weak. Help the suffering. Honor every person that you meet. Speak love with word and deed. Rejoice in beauty. Continue focusing on your breath, thinking I am calm and serene and relaxed. Then starting to come back to the world, we're just going to roll our wrists and roll our ankles, first one direction and then the other. Then we're going to take arms overhead, stretching out long, pointing the toes, stretching as long as we can. Inhale, and then on an exhale, bring the knees into the chest, just kind of rock side to side. Then you're going to take the hands to the tops of your knees and you're going to make some circles. First one direction, and then the other direction. And then we're going to take our feet back down. We're going to roll over to the side, taking the knees down, using your bicep as a pillow for your head, pausing here. Then on an inhale, gently push up to seated, getting comfortable, body and mind relaxed, focusing on your breath. Then we're going to inhale, taking the arms out and around, bringing in the positive energy to our heads and our hearts, and ending in namaste. May you have peace, may you have strength, may you have grace, may you have courage. May the light in me shine to the light in you, and may the light in you radiate to those around you. Namaste.
Namaste.
Welcome to Gentle Yoga. Let's start by taking 3 cleansing breaths, inhaling through the nose and then exhaling forcefully through the mouth, just in preparation. So we're going to inhale and exhale. And again, inhale and exhale. And one more, inhale and exhale. Now we're going to inhale, taking the arms out and around, bringing in the positive energy to our heads and our hearts, and blowing out the stress and the tension and the negativity. And again, inhale and exhale. One more. Inhale the positive and exhale the negativity. Good. Now we're going to inhale, and as you exhale, drop your chin to your chest, focusing on any tightness in the back of the neck. And then you're just going to roll the chin up the chest to the shoulder, looking out over the shoulder. On the exhale, roll the chin back down to the center. Inhale up the other side. Exhale down.